Oh my gosh, I don't know where the time went, but we have officially been in our new home for about 6 months now, which is crazy. We have already done, it feels like we've done so much to it to like make it our own and make it cozy and warm and I don't know, put our own little touches on it that we love. But now it is time to finish out the basement. Right now it is literally just a concrete slab in the ground. We're using it right now for like gym and storage, but we need to go in and add a little living room area, a bathroom, and a guest room for whenever like our parents come out to visit. So they can officially like have their own little space instead of being like right next door to the kiddo and all of us on the third floor. So that is what we are doing. That's what we're starting. We've hired professionals. I'm not going to try and do it myself. There's too much like plumbing, electrical work. It's not just like the cosmetic, the pretty stuff that we're doing. And like, we work in IT. Like, I have no idea what this process even looks like. I've looked up like, first they'll do framing, then they'll do this, then they'll just do that. All right, great, sure. But like, what does that actually look like from a consumer, a homeowner perspective? So we are taking you through this entire journey step by step. And yeah, hopefully it helps you know what to expect if you are doing a crazy home reno or I don't know, or if you just like a fun like before and after, this should be pretty good. Literally taking a concrete slab and making it into like completely usable space. So yeah, if you have any advice for us, let us know in the comments. And if not, let's get on to the video and to kind of show you our prep and planning work that we had to do before the contractors actually came to our house and started to work. So essentially our basement is 900 square feet of concrete, literally concrete walls, concrete flooring. It's got some like temperamental electrical stuff. So I don't know, nothing's official, right? There are no light switches, stuff like that. So it's completely unfinished. So I went ahead and I called out 3 companies. I just Googled basement renos near me. Had 3 companies come out. They kind of walked us through how they would lay out their floor plan and stuff like that. Pretty much the only thing that I needed was a space for a gym, space for storage, a guest room, a little living room area, and a bathroom. That now seems like a lot of things as I'm adding them all up in my head. So anyway, essentially what we decided on was to leave the gym and the storage as like completely unfinished and then finish out the other half of the basement for the living room, the bathroom, and the bedroom. So half of it, I think it's like 450 square feet is unfinished, 450 square feet is finished. Roughly it's about 970 total down there. So anyway, that's what we're doing. And pretty excited. The guys come and they start tomorrow. And by start, I mean they deliver the porta potty here and then they put the dumpster in our driveway, and that's their start date. And then they'll actually get started on Tuesday, so the day after tomorrow. Don't worry, we're recording everything. So once we kind of laid out on our floor plan, I guess our floor plan is going to be you walk down the stairs and to the right is going to be the gym and the storage, completely unfinished. And then whenever you go left, it's going to be a living room area, then the guest room, and then the bathroom. So that's kind of the layout that we're going to do. So we've been spending the last 2 months essentially clearing out completely half of the basement, which hasn't been too bad. It was really just like a bunch of boxes from moving and furniture and stuff like that. So that was the hardest part. I do have some pictures that we can sort of go through. That's what the living room will look like. This is what the gym area will be. Essentially, it's not changing. Here's what our bathroom will look like. And then the guest room is going to look like that. And so then here is the official like floor plan layout that they mocked up for me. What was pretty cool is that every single company that came out gave free walkthroughs, free estimates, free let me draw it out for you, whatever these things are called, which was very, very nice, super helpful, obviously. As far as price ranges went, those ranged from $35,000 to about $50,000. So we stuck with almost $35,000. I think in total it's supposed to be like $37,000. So yeah, we weren't really planning on doing this in February, but it just, I don't know, the pieces just kind of fell into play and we were like, sure, why not? We need a guest room down there anyway for whenever our family comes to visit and they just kind of want their own space. It's kind of nice. Now, once I officially like signed the contract with the contractors, they did send me a list of things that I needed to do beforehand, and they sort of gave me like the due dates, right? So we have to buy the shower head, here's when that's due. The carpet, here's when that's due. Picking out your tile, here's when that's due. So I've done the majority of it. The only thing that I haven't ordered yet is the sink and the vanity for the bathroom downstairs. I found one at like Home Depot, I found one at Lowe's, found one on Amazon. I just need to kind of like place the order. I'm only spending like $250, so not terrible. And then I haven't bought a toilet yet because I'm just gonna go to Lowe's, Home Depot, and buy a toilet and bring it home. It's gonna be easy. I'm not stressing out about it, okay? I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, so we're gonna go through all of the stuff that I've like pre-purchased, I guess. And then I'll tally up like how much all of that has cost. We did save a lot of money on the tile because the previous owners had redone the primary bathroom like 2 years before we moved in, and they kept all of their tile. And there's enough down there to finish out the basement bathroom, which is very exciting because tile is expensive. She pricey. So anyway, we're really excited. We're gonna do carpet down there for everything else. And yeah, we went through like wall color yesterday and I was like, dude, make it white. Like I can paint a wall if I really, really need to. I'm not going to spend time like making a vision of this, and let's just get it done. Let's just do it. So anyway, we're going to go down into the basement right now and you can see it. Chloe is afraid of the basement right now. She will not go down there to save her life. Hates going down there. But one day she's going to love it. There's going to be carpet on the stairs, which is going to be a huge help for her. Okay, let's go through the most recent, sorry, bingo, the most recent haul on Amazon. I just bought all this stuff on Amazon. I don't care. So the first thing that I bought is a bathroom shower set. So we had to buy all of our own like faucets and stuff. So this is the one that I got. It's got I showed you on a picture, like that thing. So anyway, this is the one that I got. I'm going to be kind of basic. We're just doing like stainless steel down there. I'm doing brushed nickel. Sorry. So yeah, everything looks like that. Love it. Easy. Still a little bit expensive actually. I think I probably spent like $100 on just like stuff for the shower. So I bought this thing, and then I got this, which I think is, oh no, this is like the towel racks and stuff, like toilet paper, all that. I will say, I did not stress out about any of this. Saw something I liked, I said brushed nickel, we're doing that. That was kind of it. Picked it all out in like a day, which was very nice. I was pretty proud of myself not stressing out over it. Or buying like something expensive off of like Anthropology. They don't have that kind of stuff, but still. And then we've got like a double shower head. So we have this guy, and then he's gonna have like the ones that go on like a rope thing. I don't know what they're called, but that's what I got. I'll throw up pictures here so you can see what all I got. Exactly what it looks like on Amazon. So yeah, and then I think the only other thing, there's a big picture. Let's see. Still need to buy a toilet, still need to buy the vanity, but I think I have a couple weeks. And then, oh, I bought the light, but it is downstairs, so we can go look at that right now. And we can take all this stuff downstairs. Let's see. Now you have to put it all back in the box. Shut it. They did tell me to open it to make sure that it wasn't all broken, which is fair. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, so down here is our basement. All of this will be carpeted stairs. And so then you come down here to this wall. And so, come up a little bit. So right here will be a door that takes you to the unfinished part of the basement. Oops, sorry. Our unfinished part of the basement, which again, right, like that. So this right here is like our current light setup. We have these like, they're temporary lights. I don't even know what you call them. But this right here is our gym space. Got the hot water heater and stuff over there. And then all the way back in the back is the storage. So this whole area looks really, really good. You might not agree, but we do. And so then over here is going to be like a half wall. And then this is going to be the living room area. And then over here is going to be the bedroom. And then right where all those boxes are behind the stairs is going to be the bathroom. Now, tomorrow, whenever they deliver the dumpster, literally all these boxes are going to be going into that dumpster. So this will all be cleaned out by tomorrow, fingers crossed. And then I just have to move all of the tile. I did a lot of math with all of the tile that the previous owners left us. This is the really expensive floor tile. I don't quite have enough for that. I'm not going to buy more of it. And then for the shower area, we're going to do like a subway tile and then a gray hexagon, because with all that, I have just enough. So anyway, and then that fan, we lost the remote to, so I'm going to throw that away. One thing that I didn't realize was that like the construction workers don't come through your house. They just come through the window well. And all of the stuff, like all of the materials come through here as well. Like they just pop open that gate up there and they just create a ladder and climb on through. And I was like, y'all can use the front door. And they're like, nope, this is what we do. And I was like, cool, bro. Sounds good. Whatever you want to do. Anyway, my understanding is that week one, I guess, they're going to come here. They deliver the porta potty, the dumpster. They're also going to come here and chalk everything out. So they're going to draw out on the floor the layout, where the walls are going to go, where the outlets are going to go, make sure that we like it. And then I think that they start framing that week. I think all of the framing wood, whatever, gets delivered tomorrow. And they said, hopefully within that week, within this first week, they'll have everything framed out. So that's exciting. We're moving stuff along. As far as payments go, I make 4 payments to them. I didn't put down a deposit. I didn't do any of that. I haven't paid them anything yet, essentially, which I think is uncommon, but that's how they work. I do the first payment like right after framing, then right after electrical, then like right after the bathroom's done. And then it's like your last payment. So I think each one is like 25%. And then you give like the last 5% is like your last pay. So yeah, that'll be kind of interesting too. But I liked this company. They were good. I trusted them. And so we will see how it goes. But that's all the prep work that we've done so far. It took a month or 2 to do all of that. But I'm really excited and I can't believe it's actually happening. It's going to be done and be like, what just happened? And also, if you have any tips for us, let me know in the comment section, because we need all the tips we can get at this point, because I've never done this before. This is my first basement. We lived in Texas before this, and nobody has a basement. No one has them. So yeah, if you have any tips and tricks, let me know, and I will take them into account, and I will appreciate them. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys for next week, where I document week 1, I think. We'll kind of see how it goes.